I watched the 1975 movie Winterhawk so that I could tell you how it portrays smallpox decimating a Blackfoot tribe in 1845's Montana. I'm Tira, and I like to ruin the way TV shows and movies portray infectious diseases. Smallpox is one of the most devastating infections in history, killing somewhere between 300 and 500 million people in the 1900s alone pre-eradication. During colonization of North America by Europeans, smallpox was deliberately used as a biological weapon to wipe out indigenous peoples so that colonizers could take their land and exploit their resources. Some tribes lost 50 to 85% of their members, and some were wiped out entirely. Winterhawk really only shows smallpox right at the beginning, where a young boy, the chief's son, has recently passed away from smallpox, and they show him with some white spots on his face. A white man named Guthrie says to Winterhawk that he's going to have to burn everything the boy touched, including the teepee where he died. This is accurate, as the virus was so contagious back then that was probably the only safe way to deal with it. The variola major virus that caused smallpox was transmitted through scabs and pus from people who were sick, and it stuck to their clothing and blankets for an extended amount of time. This is what allowed officers from the British Army to deliberately use smallpox blankets from patients to spread smallpox among the indigenous tribes. I can't really speak with authority about how the interactions between Winterhawk and the settlers went. I'm not a historian, but I imagine that it probably didn't exaggerate much. The movie does actually get most of the smallpox stuff correct, except for their decision to show the disease as little white dots instead of the larger donut-shaped bumps, which is how the disease actually presented. This movie is from 1975, so the people who made it would have grown up with smallpox and probably got vaccinated for it. They'd seen it in person, so there's really no excuse, unless they just didn't want to gross people out with how gruesome it actually was. Overall, Winterhawk did a really good job. It was a good movie. It does get quite violent at times, but I'm going to give it 6 out of 10 for its smallpox portrayal. Let me know in the comments if you've seen it and what you thought.